Our series begins with a girl named Young, who lives alone with her little sister Dany. She is responsible for her and has been raising her since she was a baby after their father passed away 7 years ago. Since then, our heroine has worked many jobs, but because she is alone and weak with no lover, no relatives, and no one to rely on, everyone who comes and goes deceives her, takes advantage of her, and eats her rights. No one gives her money or shows her any mercy. One time, while she is sitting sad, miserable, and hopeless that anyone will help her, her phone rings. She finds a client calling her for some kind of job. She gets happy and agrees right away, saying, "Finally, life is smiling at me." But less than a minute later, dear viewer, life laughs at her instead because the client wants to give her very little money and exploit her like the others. She reaches her limit, fights with him, scolds him badly, and hangs up on his face. Suddenly, there's a knock on the door. She says, "What is it now, life? Is there no one but me?" She opens the door and finds the landlady in front of her. "Hey, miss, aren't you going to bring the rent? You're 3 months late. Honestly, if it weren't for your circumstances, I would have kicked you out by now. Today is your last chance. If you don't pay, I'll throw you out and dump your things in the street." Our heroine speaks to her politely and respectfully, saying, "I swear I don't have money right now. I need to find a job so I can pay you what you want. Please give me 2 or 3 days." The woman replies, "Not my problem, sweetheart. Solve your problems away from me." She gives her a harsh shove, a cruel woman with a heart of stone. She says, "You have 24 hours. Either you bring the late rent or pack your things and leave." Our heroine tries again, saying, "Just give me 1 month and I'll give you everything I owe, plus a year's advance. Anything." The woman softens just a little and says she'll let her stay until the end of the week. Otherwise, she'll call the police to deal with her and throw her out themselves. And not only that, she'll expose her in the street and make sure no one rents to her again. Our heroine starts thinking about what to do because she knows this woman is cruel and can easily carry out her threats since all she cares about is money. So, she starts looking for another apartment to move into with her sister by the end of the week. But before going to look at apartments, she stops to pick up Dany from school. There, she sees Dany fighting with her classmates and learns that Dany's classmates are bullying her because she's an orphan and doesn't have a father. They also refuse to let her join their camping trip. Our heroine gets angry and talks to Dany, saying, "Who are these stupid kids upsetting you? Leave them to me and I'll eat them with my teeth, I promise. Don't let them talk to you like that. Give them a proper lesson." Dany tells her she's gotten used to being bullied because she's alone, rejected, and doesn't have a father to protect her. She tells them Dany will join the camping trip whether they like it or not, and she'll buy her the best tent too. Dany is happy that her sister is defending her and thanks her, but the bullies get worse and say, "Okay, we know you'll buy her a tent, but can you buy her a dad? All of us have fathers. We'll be together, play, dance, and use the fire. And you and your sister will be alone, rejected, with no one and no dad." Now they'll say my sister is crazy, but our heroine doesn't care and says, "No way. Today, I'm going to teach them the manners their parents didn't." After our heroine teaches them a lesson, she goes to her job at the cafe with her friend Leo, the only young man she knows in her life and who's always stood by her since her parents died. As usual, she starts venting and telling him what's happening with her and Dany. "The kids at school are bullying her, those annoying boys. I upset them and taught them manners today. They say she doesn't have a dad. And on top of that, the landlady wants the rent and will throw us out." He tries to comfort her and she says, "No need. Today I taught those kids manners and they won't dare talk to Dany again." He tells her, "What you did isn't right. What if things turn around and instead of stopping, they bully her even more?" She feels guilty and admits she overdid it and matched heads with little kids. She asks, "So what should I do now to make it up to Dany?" As usual, he decides to help her. He tells her he'll let her go home early today to prepare a surprise for Dany, and he'll take her shift. Not only that, he gives her some of his money so she can buy Dany her favorite food, gifts, and toys, make up with her, and compensate her for what she's been going through at school. She's extremely happy and says, "Thank you, best brother in the world." He replies, "Brother, get out of here before I walk away." Joking, she says, "Okay, I'm leaving now to prepare everything Dany loves. Bye." At the same time, Dany is walking in the streets, wandering with nothing to do. She's alone with no friends or family asking about her. By coincidence, she sees a pizza place where a father and daughter are sitting inside eating. It catches her attention, and she stands outside watching them. The man gets annoyed and calls the shop owner saying, "Take care of that girl standing outside. We can't even eat in peace." The shop owner gets angry and comes out to yell at innocent cute Dany saying, "Go away, girl. What brought you here? Where are your parents? How did they leave you like this?" She tells him, "I don't have parents. Uncle, I'm alone though. They all died." But he doesn't care that she's an orphan and says, "Yeah, it shows on your face. Now get lost from here." At that moment, our charismatic, classy hero, in short, John, passes by and sees the scene in front of him and how this pig is talking to the girl like that. His blood boils and his anger reaches its limit. He pushes him and says, "Get yourself together before I do it for you. How dare you talk to her like that? Even animals wouldn't behave like this. The man says, "Who are you, man? What's it to you?" He replies, "I'm her father. Got a problem. I'd love for you to talk to me the same way you just talked to her right now in front of me and I'll break your face." The man gets scared, grabs some papers and says, "Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know she was yours, boss." He says, "That's better. Fix yourself before I fix you." Then he asks Dany, "What do you want to eat? I'll get it for you. Choose whatever you want, even the whole restaurant. Money doesn't matter. I'll buy it for you." She gets very happy and decides to annoy the shop owner, saying, "I want to choose the biggest pizza inside and eat it with you. The most important thing is the biggest pizza, me and you." At the same time, our heroine reaches home and prepares all of Danya's favorite food and sits waiting for her to surprise her, just like she agreed with Leo. She sends her a message saying she prepared everything. Suddenly, Dany arrives happy and cheerful. Our heroine is surprised and asks where she was and why she's late. Dany dodges the question and says she was feeling a little upset and decided to walk around until she felt better. Our heroine gently scolds her about her behavior at school today and tells her she prepared a surprise and all her favorite food to make her happy. "I made the chicken you love. Come eat and get full so you can be strong and beat those bullies and defend yourself." Dany says, "No thanks, I'm not hungry." She asks, "Really? You're still upset because of those bullies? They killed your appetite?" "I swear when I see them," Dany interrupts her. "No, not at all. It's not because of them. I honestly stopped caring about them or what they say. I want to talk to you about something else, something really important." She asks, "What is it? What disaster did you cause?" Dany says, "No, this time it's good. I'll ask you a question and answer honestly. Don't you wish you had a handsome, tall, strong dad?" She says, "Of course I do. Is that even a question? I wish I had a dad to protect me, provide for me, spoil me, and beat up bullies and anyone who annoys me." Dany says, "Me too." Our heroine gets upset and says, "What did I do wrong? I feed you, give you money, buy you clothes. What else is left?" Dany says, "I swear I know you never fell short with me. Never. But I still need a dad. And you need one too." She replies, "You're right. But where will we get one from?" Dany gets excited and says, "That's none of your business. I'll bring you one myself." Our heroine is surprised and thinks she's joking. So, just to get through the night, she says, "Sure, sweetheart. Bring one. Bring 5 dads if you want. We won't say no." Not taking kids seriously. But Dany insists and says, "No, I'll bring you 1, not 5. All you have to do is wait for me and give your nice like and subscribe. That's it. See how simple it is?" She says on both eyes. "And since you don't want to eat, I'll eat instead." And the next day, our heroine goes to the cafe. Suddenly, she finds a strange man standing in front of her wearing glasses. "Excuse me, are you Miss Young?" She says, "Yes, I swear I didn't do anything. I'm innocent and just trying to survive." He replies, "No, you misunderstood. This time it's all good." She says, "Then what did the little troublemaker Dany do this time?" He says, "Please give me a chance to talk and I'll tell you everything you want to know. And when I say all good, I mean it. I just heard you're looking for a dad." She says, "What did you drink this morning, sir?" "We're at work. Stand straight and talk properly. I'm a respectable grown woman. Why would I be looking for a dad? These are rumors." "My sister and I," he says. "Honestly, I thought she was your daughter." She replies, "Anyway, I already had one father and he passed away. God rest his soul. I'm fine. I don't need any dads. All I need is $100 to pay my apartment rent. Please, I beg you." Before he can say anything, a handsome, charismatic, high-class guy appears. In short, our hero. He goes straight to our heroine, calmly pulls out his card and says, "Here you go. I'm Mr. Joe." She says, "Nice to meet you, sir." She replies, "Anyway, what exactly do you want? Just Joe for yourself?" He says, "That's rude. The man standing in front of you will one day be your father." She says, "Oh, so you all look like you've lost your minds together or drank something. You two stand straight and talk properly. My father. Who are you, man?" "Please calm down," he says. "Relax. Calm down. Let's talk comfortably." She goes with him to see where this nonsense is going. When she searches him online, she's shocked to find he's filthy rich, basically a celebrity, owns a huge company, and is so handsome. Every girl dreams of him. Just his 5 cars and beach chalet are enough to blow your mind. She says, "I knew it. You definitely took the wrong path. The drugs path, and that path is bad. Stay away from it." He replies, "That stuff is forbidden. No, impossible. I don't take anything like that. Shame on you." She says, "Then you're officially crazy. What makes a handsome, rich, perfect guy that every girl dreams of come tell me he wants to be my father? Either you're stupid or you're playing me, and I swear I'm not useful to you. Don't waste your time with someone like me. I'm far below your level and broke." "Enough talk," he says. "Give me a chance to talk and defend myself. Do you know a girl named Dany?" She says, "Of course I know her. That's my little sister. I raised her with my own hands. She's adorable. But what does that have to do with you? How do you even know her? Are you into kids or something?" He says, "I need you to stop. You're going to ruin both your house and mine." Suddenly, a stranger appears and starts photographing them together. The next day, Dany comes back from her trip and our heroine runs to greet her. Seeing her happy, Dany tells her that our hero picked her up from school, brought gifts, and all her friends are happy too. The same stranger shows up again to photograph all three, and Dany calls our hero Dad. He quickly calls Kang, reporting the situation. It turns out the photographer is Kang's secretary. At that moment, our hero is calmly drinking coffee when he sees our heroine descending the stairs in a pink dress, looking like a princess. He thinks, "What is this? I told her yesterday I like it." Snapping him out of his afternoon daydream, she tells him she's going to her friend's wedding and not to be late because she's prepared a surprise for him when she returns. After that, he goes to meet his assistant Kim, asking what he plans to do in the next meeting and whether he will present the plan and continue the play. Our hero hesitates because he's fallen in love with Dany and her sister and doesn't want to put them in danger. Knowing Kang wouldn't leave them alone, he tells Kim that he doesn't know what to do now that he's so attached to them. Kim replies that his life has completely changed after meeting these two girls. They've transformed him from a cold person to a caring one, from black and white to all shades of pink. He laughs more than before and can't risk letting them be harmed or losing them. Our hero is deeply moved by Kim's words because everything he said is true. His heroine and her sister have truly changed his life for the better. That day, he decides to confess his love to her and asks her to be officially together in front of everyone. He doesn't care about anyone else, the company, Kang, or anyone else. After the wedding ends, Leo offers to take her home. On the way, she says she's hungry, so he insists on taking her out for dinner at his expense. He calls his mother to settle her school debts, telling our heroine that he will pay everything she owes and she and Dany will live with him. Before they leave, he arrives just in time and stops her, saying he's called many times and she never answered. He knows he needs to discuss something important with her. Leo intervenes, telling him to leave her alone since he already did a lot for her. Our hero gets angry. "Do you think you can talk to me like that? Were you her guardian? Let her speak for herself. Are you her lawyer?" Frustrated, he reveals his feelings in one go. "Do you know who I am? I loved her for 7 years. When she said a sweet word to me, I would sleep on it and dream for 2 days. I told her if there were 2 of her, they'd be 2 moons. If 3, the pyramids. Do you understand? I'm the one who will protect her." He realizes Leo might try to take her away, so he immediately confesses his love, saying he loves both her and Dany. He's ready to announce to the world that he loves her and never took advantage of her. He promises that if she wishes for the moon, he will bring it for her, but she must not leave him. He tells her to think and respond, but he will always wait and love her forever. She asks why he got so angry. He reveals he's loved her secretly for 8 years, waiting for her to notice. He says that even though she went to live with another man, he couldn't hate her. He will pay all her debts, take care of Dany, be a father, brother, and friend, everything she wishes for. He promises to protect her and keep her in his heart. And with that, our story ends here. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next drama. Goodbye.